I think you can do like a little bit better than that. How we doing tonight? Excellent. Well, thank you all for coming out. I love to see such a big audience here to support us tonight. Again, my name is Maddie Peters. I teach here at the high school, and
I'm Cynthia Atkinson, and I teach at the middle school.
Yeah, it's gonna be an exciting night. We have some special surprises, and it's not your typical orchestra concert, and we're very excited about that. Before we get started, we wanted to acknowledge a few of the successes that have been happening in our program. So, Cynthia, you can start with that.
Okay. Our 8th grade orchestra at West Middle School received first division ratings from all 4 of the judges at their district festival.
And they played so beautifully, it made me cry. It was beautiful. Our high school students last month, I had, gosh, how many? 27 different groups. Oh, you wrote it down for me. Thank you, Miss A. At district, there were 39 participants over 27 different groups for our high school program. So that was last month at Wyoming High School. So give it up for those students.
We have middle school solo and ensemble coming up on April 26th. We have 9 students registered to perform solos, and we have 22 students registered to perform in different ensembles.
Yeah, so best of luck to all those kiddos. For a lot of them, this is going to be their very first solo and ensemble, and we hope that it just goes great for them. This past weekend at Portage Northern High School, we had, what's the number? 20 high school students participate at state, and in order to be invited to participate at state, you need to receive a Division I rating at district, so not everybody gets to go. So 20 students, and they all got Division I and Division II ratings.
Another upcoming event, the West Middle School Orchestra will be performing as a symphony orchestra for the 2nd time ever, as we'll be combining with both the band and the choir this year at our Empty Bowls event on April 30th.
All right, well, we are ready to get started. We're just really proud of our kids, and we love teaching them, and Byron Center gives them so many opportunities, and we're just really grateful for you, for them, and just that we get to make music every day. So we have a fantastic show for you tonight. We are kicking off the concert with our 7th grade orchestra. They're performing a very familiar theme written by John Williams. But first, I would like to introduce our guest artists, Jean and David from ESME.
opening piece for our 8th grade ensemble. We'll be performing Secrets, and it's featuring our very own Cameron Renshaw.
working pretty good. Thank you so much for coming to tonight's concert and supporting this amazing group. Here we go. Oh, I got it. I'm super strong. Okay. Thank you again for coming and supporting these amazing students. We are just blown away by the level of talent that Byron Center School Orchestras has to offer. Can we give them another round of applause? So we've had a total blast working this month with the middle and high school orchestras here and getting them into tying fundamentals of string playing with some eclectic styles of music and some film music, stuff that they love listening to and we love listening to growing up. But they get to kind of explore their classical instruments while they're enjoying this music and repertoire. So this has just been a really awesome opportunity. I want to thank Byron Center Public Schools. We want to thank Cynthia and Maddie for their incredible direction and organizing the concert tonight and all their hard work. We want to thank you guys for continuing to support these programs. We're going to play a couple tunes for you guys, if that's okay. They asked us to play some music for our solo set here. So we're going to start with a piece that is in a style of bluegrass. So it's sort of bluegrass meets classical. It's inspired by the great double bass player. What's his name? I'm trying to remember his name now. Edgar Meyer. Yes, Edgar Meyer, and also a banjo player named Bella Fleck. So if you're familiar with the bluegrass world, you probably are familiar with those names. So this is an interesting piece of music because it has some of the most bizarre time signature structure to it. It starts out in 5/8. Normally in music we have 4/4, 3/4. Those are the common times. And then 5/8 is sort of unusual, but then it goes to 7/8. Then it goes back to 5/8. Then it goes to 9/8. Then it goes to 4/4 for no reason. Then it goes back to 5/8. And it goes on like this, so it's a nightmare if you want to count every single bar. So what we do is we don't count. We do something called groove. And something that, our love of folk music and popular music and other styles of music has sort of endeared us to. So chamber music interaction involves a lot of groove as well as counting rhythm. So hope you enjoy this piece. Thank you. So I'm sure you all were following the time signature changes throughout all that, right? I don't have to test you on that. Okay, good. The next piece we're going to play is a bit calmer, and this is written by, originally the song's written by the great Leonard Cohen. It's called Hallelujah. It's been covered many, 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 many times, and made most famously popular by the film Shrek. In fact, when we normally play this piece when we go to visit schools and perform for students, they only know it as the Shrek song. We try to educate them and tell them it's actually written by the great Leonard Cohen. They won't have it. It's the Shrek song, forever, never, never. So this is the Shrek song. Thank you. It's the only very sad, sad song that is in a major key that I know of. So we don't want to take up any more time we got some really, really fantastic performances from our students coming up. So we're going to quickly end this set with a piece that I arranged from my favorite Beatles. His name is George Harrison. Or any George Harrison fans in the audience? Okay. The reason he's my favorite Beatles is because he wrote two songs that I know of. One is called While My Guitar Gently Weeps, which is, if you've heard it, you know it's the darkest, moodiest song in the entire Beatles library. There's nothing else like it in there. And then he also wrote, Here Comes the Sun. So he's my bipolar Beatle, and that's why I love him. And that's why we're going to play this arrangement of Here Comes the Sun. Sorry to throw the fake ending at you there. Thank you so much. And now?
Yeah, you got me with the ending too. I'm a little embarrassed. It's okay. We're going to transition into our high school portion. We're going to start with concert orchestra, Marvel medley, Thriller, and then we're going to bring Orchestra out. They're going to be playing Gerudo Valley from one of the Legend of Zelda games, and then chamber orchestra with a mashup between Mozart and Lady Gaga, of course, because they go together. And then Defying Gravity, because it is Wicked season. And then we are going to close with a piece from How to Train Your Dragon called Forbidden Friendship. Mr. Rob Hughes with the dance moves. This is his son, Austin. It's always fun to embarrass your kids, isn't it?
We're going to attempt this next piece with no conductor. So wish us luck. Does anyone know where this song is from, by the way? Gerudo Valley? Oh, y'all need to start playing some video games. Okay, I hear it from this aisle. Zelda, Ocarina of Time, is that right? Yeah, Ocarina of Time, classic video game. We've done a couple video game scores on the program tonight, and if you swing by Rivertown Crossings Mall on April 1st, you'll hear more of our arrangements. We play with an after-school orchestra program that we've created called Echo. If you want to learn more about that, you can come see us after the concert in the table by the lobby. But it's a free program where students can come together and jam with us and play free concerts at Rivertown Crossings Mall by the movie theater. So it's a really fun time. So we're doing it around the opening of Minecraft, the video game movie that's being released. Don't go see it, it's going to be terrible. But the music is really great and beautiful, so we arrange music from that as well as other video game like Genshin Impact and Zelda, of course, and other things. So be a fun time. Anyway, here is Gerudo Valley. For our fantastic bass section, double basses, thank you.
two, three. free.
last song for you. And in orchestra tradition, before our last song, we're gonna do our thank yous. So they have to come on a stage anyway. So first of all, thank you so much to the Van Singel staff for the sound, the lights, the house managing, the everything. You guys have always had our backs, and we really appreciate you guys. Van Singel staff!
We also want to thank BC Fab. They provide support for both the students and the staff that are involved in orchestra. They assist students with private lessons, attending camps, field trips, and they also allow us to have guest artists. So this concert would not have been possible without them, and we're super grateful for BC Fab.
Thank you to BCTV in the back for recording this event, and they always do such a great job, and we look forward to watching it in class tomorrow. Thank you.
I'd like to thank Shelley Weaver for creating the adorable keychains that you saw in the gallery. She put a lot of work into those, and we're really grateful to have her help and support.
To the parent volunteers that stepped up to help us out tonight, thank you to Amy and Kathy and Laura, and I had a bunch of students that helped out, so to our volunteers, Rob and his dancing and everything, so thank you, volunteers. We could not do this without you.
I'd like to thank Molly Hall, our orchestra paraprofessional. She helps with 1,000,001 different things, so thank you to her for the logistics and working with the students and everything else she does every day. We'd also like to say thank you to Jean and David for their brilliant performance tonight. Thank you so much for being here and playing with us.
All right, and without further ado, our last piece, this is Forbidden Friendship from How to Train Your Dragon. Thank you all for being such a fantastic audience. It's been a pleasure bringing this non-traditional concert to you, and it's been so fun preparing it with our students, so thank you all. So that's the show. Thank you again for being here. Jean and David are going to hang out in the lobby if you'd like to chat with them, and have a great night. We'll see you guys next time. Thank you.